Tulisa, very good to see you.
Lovely to see you.
I should say meet you.
Lovely to meet you.
We're in a very red room.
Yep.
You've got pink on.
Yep.
I've got blue on.
It kind of clashes, the pink and red.
Pink and red a little bit, but we can get away with it.
We can deal with that.
I'm going to put the battery in. Please, will you count us down when it's in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
Okay.
Here we go. There.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Too quick.
5,
3,
4, 3, 2, 1.
The most chaotic introduction.
Yeah.
How would you describe your musical style as a solo artist?
I would call it urban pop.
Can you imagine one day going into love ballads?
I do have love ballads on the album, and my next single is a love ballad.
I haven't heard all the album. Okay, well, love ballads, how would you describe a love ballad? A modern day love ballad?
It would be a emotional, slightly slow tempo song about love.
I'm not sure that the two singles I've heard are that slow.
No, they're not, but that's why the third one is going to be the love ballad.
How did you learn to sing? Did you learn to sing?
I didn't. I just used to sing and then kind of one day realised, oh, it sounds better than some of the other people that sing. Oh, it's because I must be able to sing.
But do you take pride in having a good voice?
I think it's something to be proud of. I know loads of people that want to be able to sing, and my mates are always like, if I could sing, I would sing all day long. So yeah, I love the fact that I can sing.
Do you sing at home? Do you sing around the house?
Not so much anymore, which is quite a sad thing, because I used to do it all the time, whereas now I tend to, I don't know, just sing when I have to.
Do you have to look after your voice?
I would advise people to look after their voice. You are supposed to look after your voice. I don't look after my voice in the way that I should.
What does that mean?
That I don't really, I don't have vocal lessons. I don't train. The only way that I look after my voice is before I go on stage, I warm up a lot and drink lots of honey and lemon. That's about as close as I get.
I think I'm right in saying that you started singing with N-dubs when you were 11.
Yeah.
Talk me through that a little bit.
Me, Dappy and Fazer all went to the same school, Dappy being my cousin. Dappy was rapping and MCing, it would be called back then. Fazer was MCing. He was also DJing. He wanted to make a track, Dappy, with Fazer, kind of get a little crew together. They needed a girl on the track, so they got my Uncle B to come up to the studio, come from the studio to come and knock on my door and say, will you sing a song? I said, no, I want to be a solo artist, and then he paid me 50 quid and I came to the studio. So
it's a silly question to say, did you always want to be a pop star? Because in a way, you always were.
Yeah, I always wanted to, well, I wasn't a pop star then, I was trying to be one, but I always thought I was going to be a solo artist until I then became a part of N-dubs at the age of 11.
Now, you are a judge on the X Factor.
Mm-hmm.
Has that in any way changed your life? And has it made you more confident as a person?
Being a judge on the X Factor has changed pretty much every aspect of my life. Things are very different in lots of different ways. I think I've got more confident as a person in general over the years, but I guess the show, as well as everything else, has been a part of that.
Now, you kind of pulled yourself up by the bootstraps and you kind of made it on your own, really, didn't you, as a musician? You say that's fair to say?
With Dappy and Fazer, the three of us as a team, we did it on our own.
But as artists, you kind of did it on your own. How does that make you feel about reality music TV shows when you see some of the almost overnight success, perhaps? Do you think that's good for the music industry? Do you think it's good for music?
It's just because you see someone step onto a stage doesn't mean that they haven't been struggling for years trying to make it. I mean, luckily for us, for instance, we had, our dads had a little bit of equipment in a studio that was somewhere for us to start. A lot of people don't have that opportunity and they wouldn't know where to start. So it doesn't mean that they're not trying or they haven't been singing for years. They just don't have any access into the music industry. So when it comes to more reality shows, they give you access.
How often do you meet Simon Cowell as part of being on the X Factor?
Haven't seen him in ages. He doesn't really. He's busy off doing the American show.
Tell me a little bit about your Irish and Greek roots, and are they still important to you? Are they important to you?
My roots are important to me. I always feel very at home, whether I'm in Ireland or Greece, and I tend to surround myself with, like, I don't know, paddies or Greeks sometimes. It gives me a sense of home and culture.
I'm not sure whether I should let you get away with saying paddies, but you are yourself
I'm
Irish.
allowed. My granddad Tom is a full-on tooler booler. Come and sit on your granddad's knee. Come here. What are you doing?
Quickly, outside of music, what do you do?
I play Scrabble and computer games and drink wine with my friends.
And I didn't get to ask you because we rushed through it, but one more question. Is it quite tough, apart from the good stuff, apart from doing what you really want to be doing, can it be tough being, I suppose, a celebrity?
Is it tough being a celebrity? There are certain aspects of being a celebrity that are tough, and then there are other parts of it that are amazing.
Do you blink when you see yourself on the pages of gossip magazines or tabloids or whatever? Do you kind of think, is that really me? Is this happening?
Oh no, it's a business for me, so it's two separate worlds. Personal life and work life are two different places, and when I see myself in gossip mags and there are people writing rubbish about me, I feel that I have to know, because if anything is, you know, negative, I'll either want to correct it in interviews or go on Twitter and correct it to make sure people aren't getting the wrong impression of me.
So you read your own press?
No, I see it as a business, so I get told. The really horrific ones I just get told about. Actually, so I never get to see any good press. I actually get given my bad press to say, this is what you'd want to correct, this is what you wouldn't.
I think this show needs to become 6 minutes with. Really nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, we got it right.
Yeah.
Meet, sorry, nice
Yeah.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you, thank you very much.